not for any other reason, but because of the fact that they've developed clans. You see, Sambin, they used to be the head of CMC, right? And then you have Thomas now, who is the head of Snackham. And everybody, it's no secret in Cameroon that these groups don't see eye to eye. You even heard Jean-Pierre Soma going to Canal2 to insult all of the board members as illiterates. So you have, because of the infighting, money is blocked and cannot be paid, royalties cannot be paid. Last year, they paid artists a flat sum of 25,000 francs, each artist. It was a provocation.
Yes, I read that.
What an insult.
25,000 francs. And Bendika was pissed. So that's not internet money, right? It's not even up to internet fees, man. That an artist is supposed to get. Now, but you should also know that Sonakam as a structure is so analog, so archaic, so outmoded, it makes Chibukete looks like a teenager. It's so outmoded that they don't have the appropriate mechanisms to even recover it. Remember that 80% of copyright now is online.
Yeah.
Right? Now you have an analog corporation like that does not understand whether Bstream, YouTube, and all of these people exist and how they can even get it. They don't have the means to get it. They don't even understand it. So artists really they are caught in a very tough situation. Part of which it is them, part of which is them. See, Sonakam is a whole big mafia because 35% of the revenue of the royalties that they collect is supposed to go to them as management, and then 65% is supposed to go for the artist. Now the artists themselves, when they're coming up with their bylaws, decided that 65% will just be repartitioned among themselves. They will not create a separate trustee for artists' health and all of that. So you can understand why when artists are sick, artists die from malaria. They die from malaria. So
hunger sometimes.
Yes, it is actually a very, 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 very. See, let me give you a concrete example. SACEM is a French publishing house, and SACEM signed with CMC. With CMC, the former music corporation, signed with them to recover all publishing copyright dues from SACEM. So CMC recovers it and then repartitions it to the artist.
It's time that they give the members.
No, but this is the problem. Understand Bindi. Now, what happened was the government changed that structure to Sonaka. So the mandate of CMC ended. Then CMC began blocking SACEM from paying
artists.
Sonaka.
So which means the artists are their problem.
Yeah, their own problems.
They're their own problems.
It's ridiculous. But it just to add, because I'm 25, God, I haven't wrapped my head around
you should know. You should know that.
Insulting,
you should know.
it's very insulting.
When we talk about royalties, you might not know how these things are really recovered.
Yeah.
The government itself, they have a policy. The government has a policy. They classify institutions into different, like they say this is a large institution, Orange, MTN, and these are large users.
Yes.
These people are supposed to pay between 16 to 32 million a year. Each of those institutions has to pay 16 to 32 million. The institutions are calculated at 400 institutions, above 400 institutions have to pay that a year. Separate from that, you have the middle level institutions, like a medium-sized institution who use music and all of that. These people are supposed to pay from 3.2 to 8 million a year. This is a flat rate that all of them have to pay, and these are calculated 11,000 institutions. Then you have the people who are just the ordinary people who pay 10,000 because they have programming that they use the music incidentally. They have to pay 10,000. So when you look at it, the problem is that these institutions do not know how to recover it. You see, and then somebody like Sanfam Tonasi is even Thomas is even criticized for being very complacent, that he's just as far with winning his 1 million francs a month as the head of Sonakam. And just
I don't care about the rest of the people.
Chopping life beach.
Exactly.
That's if you're talking about copyright royalties and all those things, which is one issue. Because we just realized that it is one issue. The medical insurance side. Mama Nguea worked all her life doing music, right? I did not even remember seeing her doing another thing, like some other thing.
She was doing makeup.
Yes, that's one. So one of my biggest issues is that did she not ensure her life? Because does she have kids? Because I read through everything I read through. I never saw any child or something, but I felt like she should have put some money aside, like a trust fund for kids, right? You have trust fund for children. You should keep money in case you're sick. Right?
I think you can get comfortable when you experience a level of success.
No, but that's when you're healthy.
That's what I'm saying.
When
you're top of your game, there's this thing you say.
But those are the lessons. That's what I'm saying. Those are the lessons that young artists, today's artists, like people who are still alive, should note. You should save money for days like this. Should, in case you get some terminal illness or something happens to you, an accident, God forbid.
But also they should take charge.
Yep.
The young artists should take charge, because see, the popularity, Daphne has not produced, for example, even half the amount of songs that Mama Nguea published.
Yeah.
And she's not halfway there. Yeah. You know, she's enjoying this success now.
Yeah.
She has to really make use of it. But one of the ways in which they can do, which the older generation of artists have not done, is to actually create this structure.
Yes.
That can actually recover it. That they should take this Sonacam. Right now, you have just 2 young people in Sonacam.
If the former leader and the present leader are not going...
Yeah, because
so how do they solve that?
All these people, Romeo Dika, Sam Binde, all of these
they make money from their station. They don't do music anymore.
They are no longer musically relevant. They do not do music now that anybody is really listening to.
Yeah.
So we are saying that, but the young artists have to get in there. If you go to Sonacam's board of directors, and you have just 2 young people, right? Salatel and
Duxi, rather.
They are very, very passive. And you can see that they don't have any influence because Sonacam does not even have a website.
Jesus.
It does not. This is something that's supposed to inform artists. The only thing that they have is a Twitter handle that tells artists that you have to contribute for each. Membership is 10,000 francs. Then for each of your song that is registered, you have to pay 1,000 francs. So if an artist like Jovida has a big discography, he'll be spending about 200,000 to 300,000 francs to register his songs there. So it's a very, very archaic body that they just need to go.
Should the young people create their own structure? Because I don't know how they are going to. If Salatel and Doxy are the only young people who have the urban music there, then imagine the number of urban artists that we have today. They are not part of that association. They are not part of that corporation. What happens to them? What happens to their record labels? Those that they are even signed to record labels. Are they handling their royalties right? Do they see any money from YouTube, from copyright, from anything?
Spotify,
do they see anything?
The thing is, artists need to stop outsourcing their power to the structures, because at the end of the day, we're in a digital age where you own your platforms, and I get that you can have the structures to back you, to protect you, and all of that. But at the end of the day, you are the product. They need you more than you need them. In terms, now I talk about the brands and also how the streaming platforms use your music. Because now artists get it directly from Spotify. Yeah. They don't need anybody to. They don't need any intermediary to get those royalties. They go directly. So it's about building your platform and creating and not outsourcing it to radios, to TVs, and all those things. Because at the end of the day,
there's something about collective management.
I get that, but I'm saying at the basic level where you have where you can easily manage yourself, right? Yeah. Your income stream through digitally. They can start from there. Yeah, can start from there and going to the other platforms. Because at the end of the day now, radio has an influence in terms of distributing your music, but not as it used to be.
Yeah, but they're now online radio.
Yeah, online. So yeah,
online radio.
I also think that speaking about intermediate,
but I'm saying that they can sell it themselves to the radio stations, those themselves.
No, but if you do not have the problem is if you don't have an organized structure.
Yes.
It is difficult to put up a united front about how royalties are supposed to be.
Mama Nguea, our condolence goes to her family and her friends and her fans across the world. We mourn you, but your music still lives on. We love it forever and ever. All right, so we have to move on right now. We are heading over to talk about something that trended on social media for a very long time. Music video directors and how they ruin big songs. We'll be right back.
Table is brought to you by Nikki Hit Beauty Studio, Mountain Anten Koto, Buna Musa di Douala, and Prime 22 Bar and Restaurant, Bukwango, Buya.
My country people, on behalf of Village Ancestral Spirits, I invite you now for Like, subscribe, comment for Freaky Table and all our social media platforms. Follow us.